Oh. I was gonna say we should go back to our roots and react to a song.
I don't know if I can.
Oh no! That looked painful. I heard it. I heard it. It was like. That sounded.
Anyway.
Okay, let's put her blood, sweat, and tears now into this podcast.
I'm just gonna set my camera up.
Hey guys.
So you guys seen any headshots lately?
I was an earshot of it.
Yeah, an earshot.
Yeah.
Oh! He got his little ear pierced
That shit is
at Claire's.
that shit is crazy. Like,
No, my mouth popped open when I saw that.
Jaw on the
We're
floor.
talking about how the attempted assassination on Trump.
Shashination.
Attempted
Assassination.
sassy.
They're gonna give him a
Nation.
a sash. He's prom king.
Prom king.
The attempted. He said.
He's the prom king of the United States.
No.
MAGA.
Do we think it's real that actually
No. Yes.
like?
Yes.
Well,
I think it is.
I guess they did shoot the guy dead.
Yeah, I
Multiple
think
people
it's
died.
absolutely
Yeah.
real because people died.
Now I am starting to entertain multiple shooter theory
Really?
because people were like the water tower. I'm like, there is a water tower. It does have a view, like that type of shit. And there's like videos of what looks like somebody on the water tower, but it's very hard to tell because it's zoomed in, it's super pixelated, and it's just like a shadow on like the very top, but it could literally just be a shadow of the water tower, like part on it. But it would make sense.
I did not hear that part of it.
But I mean, I'm on Twitter. That's like breeding grounds for like conspiracy and shit. So
I've heard things about people seeing a man on a roof, and everyone was like, "There's a dude up there.
Yeah.
I can see his gun."
yeah,
And like they were trying to warn the, I guess, Secret Service.
yeah. There was I think the miscommunication that I heard about was that the local police were supposed to be taking care of that aspect of it.
Like
And
the parameter.
yeah,
Okay.
or that building in particular.
Oh.
And there was a tree that was blocking the view of some of the snipers, Secret Service snipers. So, the SSS,
Man.
or is SS the Nazi
Oh. It is.
SSS? Secret Service snipers. Go ahead.
Someone tried to take one from the team and missed.
Yeah.
I imagine you die and you didn't even do what you wanted to do. Like you missed.
Lol.
Like he sacrificed.
L.
Like, you
L.
don't try to assassinate a president and expect not to die. Like I saw this TikTok where it was like that dude, I don't remember his name, who had
Thomas
attempted.
Michael Crooks.
Okay, well, he was in hell, and then there was John Wilkes Booth, and I saw this, and he was like, ah! Yeah, he lost. Like you couldn't even you do have one job, and you couldn't even do it right.
I mean, for an AR, for an automatic rifle with no sight, with just the iron sight from like 150 meters away, he hit his target. That was kind of impressive, but it's hard to believe that a 20-year-old kid just did all that by himself. Like that's what I'm struggling with. I feel like there's got to be something else, because like Secret Service was very
It's no joke.
huh.
Secret Service is no joke.
Well,
Usually
right.
They're very thorough.
But they weren't like, I was hearing things like there wasn't as many there that day as there usually is, or like there was a lot of like holes in their,
Obviously,
Well, yeah,
This was the first attempted assassination in like 60 fucking
since
years.
like Reagan.
Yeah, like 60 fucking years, right?
I think so. Because the last assassination was JFK in '63, but Reagan was shot in the '80s.
Okay, then it lasts 40 years.
Yeah. Unless I keep wanting to say Gerald Ford was shot, but I don't. That just keeps popping in my mind, but I don't remember if Ford. I knew Ford died, but he wasn't in office when he died. I don't think.
Has he done any other speeches since then?
Last night, RNC convention.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I
watched it.
bet you he's only going to do inside rallies from here on out.
No.
I was gonna say they need to get a giant hamster ball that's bulletproof and just put him in it.
Yeah.
He can walk around like.
That would be great. I would also like to clarify that whenever I said like they had one job and they missed, You know what I mean? It was a joke because like that directly contradicts me saying, no matter how bad of a person I think you are, you don't deserve to, like,
No, I
he
don't-
does not deserve to die. I
Yes,
just
of
clarify
course.
that
I-
I'm joking.
Yeah.
When
no
that
one
ha-
wants him to die.
No,
Yeah.
no. I don't like him, but I don't want him to die.
Yeah, I felt a lot of empathy for the man. You know,
Yeah.
I didn't, but
I don't want to.
think-
I mean, imagine like running for president and you're just standing there giving a speech and someone fucking shoots at you and hits you like millimeters away from killing you.
Well, you know, why would he put himself in that situation?
It's funny. What was he wearing?
Like, you know, he put himself there, Matthew.
Yeah, he should have made better, smarter decisions.
That's,
He was
it's
looking
part of the
really hot
job.
in that red hat. That's all I'm saying. I felt like, you know, it's just gonna happen if you wear that type of stuff. So,
Mhm.
you know, his body was on display.
Exactly.
So- Of course, people are gonna hit on you with bullets.
They
Anyway,
want to bang you with bullets.
Oh man, this is like extreme BDSM.
no, but it is crazy that like just everything that just happened that day was so fucking crazy. Like, where were you when Donald Trump was shot?
I was at the
sitting on the
grocery
couch.
store.
I was at the FC Cincinnati game.
Oh my
I just bought this hat and I was like, oh sweet, I'm gonna enjoy this football game. And I like just hopped on my phone randomly right before the game started and it was like Donald Trump shot. And I was like, whoa. And service was fucking terrible. So like I was getting the headlines, but none of the pictures or videos were loading.
Yeah.
So like I wasn't getting details.
Did you watch
And-
the whole thing?
Eventually I was able to watch it, but I remember I was sitting there like, holy shit. Like I still can't believe it still hasn't processed. Like
I
that
thought it
shit
was
is
fake.
crazy. No.
I thought it was at first.
Oh, I thought you were saying I think it's fake. I was
No,
like,
no,
no.
Like, I don't think that people understand how good AI is.
Yeah.
What are we saying? What are we
That
doing
it
right
could
now?
be fake.
No.
I
There
know-
was
I know it's
thousands
not-
of people-
I know. I don't think it was
Okay.
fake. I was making. I don't think it was.
I was
fake.
about to be like, all right.
No. But
All right.
I was
AI,
listening. I was
it
listening
could.
to a TikTok live as I was grocery shopping, and everyone was like commenting, and then the person that was hosting was finally like, "He was shot," and
Yeah.
I was in the grocery at Kroger, like,
Yeah.
"What?" So I had to like look it up. I'm like,
Wait.
Yeah.
Have you either of you watched the presidential debate?
I watched some of it, but I was cringing too hard. I couldn't watch it.
What with Biden?
Oh,
Yeah.
Biden,
Yeah.
he's like, okay, so I feel pity for him because
Pity the fool.
I feel like he's somebody's grandpa who's up there that's lost and confused, and I'm like, somebody
Yeah.
get him out of there.
Aw.
He's embarrassing himself. Get him
Yeah.
out. Get him
Yeah.
out. I feel so bad for him, even
Yeah.
though I don't like Biden at all either.
Yeah, he gave like a press brief the other day and thought some other lady was his wife and was like talking to her like as if it was his wife, and Jill comes over and is like, hey, and he goes, oh, like
You're my lady.
like, oh, but apparently he's gonna drop.
He was talking to the second lady, and then he had to talk
he
to the
would-
first
Yeah,
lady.
he's
was-
gonna be dropping this weekend.
You think?
Yeah.
He was saying
Dead?
that absolutely
No.
not, because it's up to
Maybe.
him, because all the donations are for the Biden administration.
Yeah, but
He will have to
everyone-
optionally.
everyone is like, dude. Like everyone in his cabinet is like, dude.
If he doesn't drop,
He's going to.
Trump will definitely 1,000% win.
Because he almost died for this country, guys. You have to vote
No,
for him.
that picture, that photographer who happened to be in the right place at the right time with the American flag in the background and everything, that's going to be in our children's fucking textbooks.
If we even have textbooks.
Or children.
It's going to be in our children.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
I thought that's what you were saying. I realized after I said it, you meant if we even have children.
Yeah,
I mean-
good thing I'm not.
We're microplasticed up.
I don't
I'm
know
not
about you
continuing
guys,
the
but I'm
legacy.
usually not upset when a pedophile gets shot.
Is there any
I'm
like
just-
real evidence to
No,
that?
it's just a joke.
I'm like, I understand why people think that.
Yeah.
I think there's like, he admitted on like someone's podcast that he was like in a Miss America dressing room and they're all like underage.
Oh, yep, it was
And he was-
all that.
Yeah, that's kind of bad.
And that he wanted to date someone that's underage in
Very
10
beautiful
years.
girls.
He's made a comment to a 10-year-old girl. He's just like, I'll marry you in 10 years or something like that, or I'll be
Or he
sleeping
was like-
with you in 10 years. I don't remember exactly. what
He was
said.
talking to someone. He's like, I'm gonna marry them in 10 years. And
I
it's
was
a
like,
little girl.
I'm gonna fuck you in 10 years. I don't
Yeah.
think he probably said married. Like,
yeah.
but like, I'm not defending him. I feel
No.
like anyone his age would say some that is dumb to say. But there is something about that generation where it's just like joke, you know, like you're very beautiful, and maybe in 10 years, me and you can make things happen.
Imagine calling a 10-year-old beautiful, like in
Well,
that way.
Okay.
I don't
Oh, in that
know.
way, yeah. I mean, if I had my daughter, I would call her beautiful,
Yeah, of
build
course.
her up.
That's normal.
But in that way,
I'm gonna date you, daughter.
yeah.
You just wait till you're ripe.
When you're plump
When
in
you-
all the right
right?
places,
When you flower.
I hated saying that.
we're gonna pollinate. I'm the bee. I'm the busy bee, and
We're
you're
gonna-
just
we're
the
gonna
rose.
go
Birds and the bees.
We're gonna do a Game of Thrones style.
Hmm.
I haven't seen that, but I feel like that's.
It's a lot of incest.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Like family, because the bloodline, and it's from bazillions of years ago. Like I just watched the episode of is it House of the Dragons?
House of Cards.
I was about to say House of Cards.
What's that show called? The Dragon Show.
House of the Dragon. House of Dragons.
Something like that.
Yeah, I
the
don't
one
know.
with wow, I can't remember her fucking name. Anyway, they were talking about spoiler if you
Well,
have not seen it.
I have not seen it.
Me either.
So should I not
I
say
probably
it?
won't watch it, but
Okay,
I'm
well,
probably gonna
I'll,
watch
I'll
it. Okay, never
avoid,
mind.
I'll avoid the part where it's a spoiler, but she was talking about bloodlines and how a certain bloodline would work because it
Oh.
was thin.
You just spoiled it.
No, I didn't say the main part of
How was
what
I supposed to
happened.
know there was a bloodline? You
There-
No.
What do
motherfucker.
you mean?
Dude.
There's the Targaryens, there's the Starks. You've seen Game of Thrones. Get the fuck out
I
of
have
here.
not seen Game of Thrones.
Have you really not?
No.
Dad didn't make you watch it with him?
Well, I watched episodes with him. Like, I remember the awkward sex scenes where it's just like full on back shots and where I'm just sitting there like, okay, trying to play Call of Duty over here, and you're over there fucking yakking off. No, he didn't do that.
Dad would. I remember coming over, and
Yeah.
the first scene of Game of Thrones that I've ever seen was the scene where Khaleesi is coming out of the fire and she's completely naked.
Yeah.
And I was like, "What are you watching?" And then Dad was like, "It's Game of Thrones," and he's like,
Porn.
And then it went next to the next scene. He's like, "They're brother and sister, and they're fucking." I was like, "All right."
wait, was
But
this
this
on?
got hot.
Yeah,
Was this on live TV? Well, not
It was on
live, but
HBO.
like,
yeah, it was on
Yeah.
television.
so
yeah.
anyone could
HBO.
just like scroll past it.
Well,
on
it's
TV?
HBO.
yeah.
You have to pay for HBO. That's
Okay.
kind of like the whole purpose of HBO is
So it's like a separate service.
So you
from,
can
like,
see
Yeah.
boobies if you want to.
Yeah.
Sometimes. You
Somehow
you gotta
mo-
gamble.
yeah. Mama and Papa were paying for HBO. So.
Do you remember the OG HBO though? Like the little static thing. Do you remember that show we used to watch, Poop or Scoop? Or what was it called? What was it called? The little
With the
robot.
little-
Crashbox. Crashbox. Yeah.
I would give so much to go back and like sit on Mama's couch as a kid and watch that.
I also Dragon Tales,
Dragon
Dragon Tales, something, Dragon Tales. I miss being a child. How do we go from presidential
know.
assassinations to nostalgia? Because we're talking about Game of Thrones.
No, you
Here
were
they're-
talking about Game of Thrones.
They're
we
putting-
were.
They're putting lead and arsenic in tampons. I got one inside me right now. I'm hoping it finally takes me out.
Please take that out if you're actually wearing.
No, don't take it out.
I mean,
Don't-
I bought them. I'm gonna use them.
Okay. I don't use tampons, so
Well, I use it mostly for like work. But
Then you can
only
write it
wear
off as a
pads.
business expense.
true. If I die from lead
It's for
poisoning,
work.
Becca, if you die from lead poisoning, no tampon company is safe.
a part of me is
I will
like,
come after them all.
a part of me, I want to like get like mildly sick so I can like sue them. So I'm like, give me all the lead.
Well,
and
with
arsenic.
the lead poisoning, it stays in your system forever.
Oh.
It never goes away. That's why, example, with boomers, they have what they call the lead poison stare because the lead stays in your system forever. So that's why they all have like the open mouth, spaced out
Trout.
look like.
Stare.
Yeah.
Do you have any evidence to support that theory?
Well, just go out into your neighborhood and find your local boomer and look them in the eye.
It sounds like a hasty generalization to me.
Could it be like dementia?
Maybe they're just old. People are mouth breathers. They just happen to be old too. You're like lead. Shoot them.
Well, I mean, your generation.
Put more
Matt,
lead in there.
there's the
Yeah.
the red 40 stare.
Red. Sorry,
It's
Fuck, I can't remember the name. Go ahead.
They have the red 40 stare where they drank too much red dye.
Yeah, I'm a Manchurian. Manchurian candidate. Where like you say like a buzzword and I like
Oh, like a
kill John
hypnotize-
Lennon. Yeah,
Kill John.
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
yeah. You hear he's gay?
Okay, I was gonna ask you about the whole thing. I
Yeah.
didn't look into it, but I keep seeing TikToks about it. So what happened?
So he 2 years before he like blew up, he did OnlyFans, like a gay OnlyFans, which
Really?
is not
Wait,
that
what's his name again?
Sketch.
Okay, Sketch.
We know his real name now.
Well, Kylie Cox.
Oh shit.
But
That's his name.
People doxed him and shit.
well, he doxed himself by accident. He was on stream. It was like one of those streams where like it's like a God, I sound so old. Where like it's like a camera crew, but they're streaming. It's like they're following him around as he's doing shit.
Okay, yeah.
Like I wanted to say like a live stream, but I'm like that's what all of them are.
Like on the streets type.
Kind of. He went to another YouTuber's like office, and like when he introduced himself, he was like Kylie, and he was like, oh well, it's out now. It's okay.
Kylie Jenner is what he meant to say.
Yeah, but so he did OnlyFans, and he would do like cosplay, and he would wear like very revealing outfits and stuff like that, and he would I don't know the truth to it, but I think there was a video of him just getting absolutely railed. I didn't see it, but people were like upset with him, and he was like
Really?
came out and he was like, yeah, I'm sorry.
He apologized.
But I think he apologized because he no longer does that stuff, because now he turned
Family
to
friendly.
Christianity, so he's like a very he's like wanting to be more
Godly.
so he's
So
like, I
people were
apologize.
shaming him. That's okay. So he was getting hate because people thought he was gay, or that he's gay.
Yeah.
That's okay. I thought he did something horrible.
No, that's
This feels
they
like
made you think that
This
because
gives me the ick.
That makes me sad for him.
yeah, he shouldn't be fucking gay. I know. I was saying the same thing, Caitlin.
So is he
That's
like?
not what I meant.
Is he still like? Is he back in the closet, or what happened? Like he's just.
I
owning
guess
up
he's
to
back
it?
in the closet, but everyone's
Oh.
like, it's kind of like out there, and he's like joking about it.
I don't know.
you
It
know.
gives the same vibes as like a single mom doing sex work to try to support her family. You know what I
Yeah, what a
mean?
fucking slut,
Yeah,
dude.
like it gives the same vibes as that, and it's
Yeah.
like you shouldn't shame somebody for that. It's
No.
still
So
I don't
did he
know.
go to like a conversion camp, or he
No.
just converted to Christianity?
He just stopped fucking dudes, and now
That we
he
know
started
of.
fucking the Bible instead. But
started thumping that Bible.
he was getting thumped by that Bible.
That makes me sad.
He's all right.
I didn't realize.
He's-
I just never looked into it. I thought
Yeah.
he was like talking to underage people or something
No.
crazy.
He's just gay. Just
Like that was it.
Yep.
Ow. Justice for Sketch or Kylie.
Yeah, he'll be all right.
Hashtag justice for Kylie. Everyone's gonna think it's Kylie Jenner. Like, what'd she do?
Holy fuck.
Kylie sketch.
Kylie Cox. There's a lot of jokes that can be made just with his name. Everyone's like, see, the evidence was right there. But yeah, he'll be all right. He's got more publicity now. He now has like, he now knows who his real friends are. There's a lot of people
True.
who cut him off because of that.
That makes
And
me I mean, like, in a way, it's like a good thing to know, like, who's a shitty person.
Yeah.
But that's
I
sad that
can't
people
imagine
cut-
cutting somebody off
Yeah.
because of their sexuality.
yeah,
Like, who gives a fuck? Like, are they making you uncomfortable? Probably not, because you're not gay.
Did this happen during Pride Month too, or was it?
no, it
this
was
month?
July. It was
Okay.
it was
I
a
was gonna
couple.
say, that
It
would
was probably
be-
2 weeks ago.
That would be a double.
Yeah,
Whammy.
I don't follow anything to do with that, and I even saw something about it on my feed.
People
Yeah.
were like it was so out of context. Like, I don't remember the exact wording, but they made it seem like he did something horrible.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I like initially was like, oh, now I had to stop watching Sketch because I thought
Yeah.
he did something bad. But
Poor guy.
it was funny. His first stream back, like kind of like airing out the situation. Like one of the first things he said, he was like, I did not have sexual relations with that man. He was like, just kidding,
I did.
possibly.
Possibly.
Like, damn. Well, at least he's, joking about it. But he was saying how he was like, eventually I knew this shit was going to come out. He was
Yeah.
like, it is a weight off my shoulders type thing. So,
I hope he's at peace. Unless he's back in the closet, then that's not very peaceful.
I mean, I just hope he's happy
Yeah.
and whatever he's doing. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, it's all that matters. If he's being
Sure.
himself.
Do you think he got railed on a Tuesday?
Probably. Put it in my ass, brother. That was another thing I was hearing. Meat on meat. Meat on meat. Put your meat on my meat. That's why I want to be
You
a
tried so hard not to laugh over there. I saw that.
That's why he wanted to be a quarterback so bad, so he can just grab a ball from underneath the man's
For the back,
buttocks.
the back shots from a quarterback.
Yeah. No, it's fine. We don't have to get into sport talk
Okay.
with a bunch of sissies.
There's
Shit.
sport. There's a sport talk.
Yeah. What? You mean like
talking about sports?
talking about sports?
Sport talk, like TikTok.
TALK, not
Oh.
TOK.
Oh.
I'm just saying we don't have to talk about sports
Oh.
unless you guys want to. You know.
My favorite sport is sitting on the couch.
I am a professional athlete.
I need to get a shirt that says that. That's such a fucking millennial move, though. I'm a professional athlete and being lazy.
I'm a professional couch surfer.
You did not just laugh at that,
I'm sorry,
dude.
it's so stupid, but I love it.
I'm starting to feel like I'm like 13 right now. I'm just like I'm just listening to like my mom joke with her sister.
Oh my god, fuck yeah!
That's what it feels like. I'm sorry.
We're
but-
literally not that.
Professional crowd surfer.
or not couch surfer.
Wait like a year from now when actually like starts talking like
Talking?
no.
Said his first word today!
No,
Shit.
you know when a kid, they go from the kid to the teenage phase, and then all of a sudden they start telling like actual stories, like about real shit that happened to him. Just wait till that happens, Matt, and he starts talking to you, and you don't understand some of the slang terms.
No,
he
I do
uses.
understand. I mean, I still talk to Josh. He's still in that lingo. I still have my inside man.
But
I need to know what is skibbity toilet.
Skibbity toilet. Okay, that
What does
one's
it mean?
like it's pretty much just like YouTube poop. I don't know if you're familiar.
no.
YouTube poop.
It's like it's literally like it means nothing. It's just a bunch of it's from a video game called Gmod. I don't know if you guys are familiar, but it's like in that game you can pretty much like do whatever. It's like a sandbox game. And for some reason they put this one of the characters from the game head in a toilet and like made like animated videos about it. I'm not saying that I understand why people care about it so much. It's very dumb, but like I you know.
So it's just like or unironic. It's unironically.
It was irony that was turned into an unironic.
Okay.
Yeah, they have like 80 of them now. It's like all of them are like 10 minutes long.
Oh my
Is there
god.
a phrase that was used a lot when you guys were younger that you never understood until you were like an adult?
Not that I can think of off the top of my head.
Like you would laugh at it, but you never actually truly understood.
People would call
it.
me the R word a lot. The R slur. I never understood. I'm just kidding. I don't know. What is a phrase that you, or were you gonna share a phrase that you didn't
Yeah, I
understand?
was hoping you guys had one.
I don't.
I can't think of
unfortunately.
one. Like,
When I was in high school, I never truly understood what "that's what she said" meant.
Really?
I never got it until I
Wow.
was an adult. Like people would try to explain it to me, but I was so innocent-minded
Oh.
that I did not understand.
mhm.
Maybe I was a smart one after all.
Well, you weren't sheltered.
Just kidding. Well, yes, I was.
You were.
Not until and then the divorce happened, and then the floodgates were opened, and I was enlightened.
I'm talking about when I was like 15.
I was probably like 12.
That's what I'm saying. So
Well-
like you weren't as sheltered as I was.
Well, I was
as
just
a
saying,
teenager.
3-year difference. You're
Mhm.
30. That's like
You were 30.
no. I'm saying like now you're 30. What is
Mhm.
3 years now? Then you know.
Well, as a kid, the 3 years is so like there's a huge difference between a 12-year-old and a 15-year-old.
There's a huge difference between 15 and 18. I'll tell you that. They're much riper at 15.
Oh.
No, no.
What's wrong with you?
I don't know why I did that in Trump voice. I just that
It
felt
was
right.
fitting, it was fitting,
It's-
yeah.
I'm fitting into a 15-year-old.
Oh my!
I'm in the
God.
fitting rooms of a 15-year-old, and I'm fitting in her room,
Her
Cut that.
box.
her 4 walls, and it's my roof.
Cut that.
I want to die.
That's what she said.
Fuck off.
Yo, you guys are feeding me right now. This is great. That's what she said also.
But yeah, I didn't understand it until I was an adult,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and I was like, oh. I remember one day it clicked, and I was like, oh.
Oh.
I
That's what
don't
she
know
said.
why I never got it, but that was a phrase that everyone said all the time, and I never understood what it meant. But I would laugh because peer pressure and wanting the need to fit in and teen angst.
I didn't know what OOTD meant.
Outfit of the day.
It took me like forever. I kept like looking at it. I'm like, what the fuck are they saying?
Yeah.
I Google it.
But then I realized all of them have something in common. They're all showing off their fit.
Or get ready with me.
Mhm.
What is it? GR.
GRWM.
It took
Yeah.
me a while to
Grim.
understand what YT, because there's two different meanings for it. Like YT is in white, and then YT is in YouTube. For a long time, people would be like, YT people. I'm like, YouTube people? What do you mean? But it's white people.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Mhm. Because a lot of platforms don't like let you talk about white people like that. But like
Sorry.
a lot of creators were getting in trouble for like for example Hassan Piker, he got in trouble for saying cracker,
Yeah.
like he got banned or something, or I don't know. But it's like you can't be racist towards white people. I'm sorry.
I think that you absolutely can.
We're
Yeah,
not
Becca
having this
believes that you
conversation.
shouldn't.
We cannot have this conversation right now.
I'm gonna tell you, you absolutely can, because if you're hating a whole group of people,
Think about this.
I think that white people suck. I like
Okay,
white
but
people,
think about
like,
the food chain, Caitlin. Can you be racist towards your oppressor?
I mean, if you hate all white people, that is
But
racism.
do you hate all men?
Yeah, then that's sexism.
No, but you don't. You just hate the oppressor. White people are the oppressor,
Yeah.
so they can't like. You can't really be sexist towards a man because he's on top. He's above you, above women.
That's what she said.
I think racism is racism.
I think racism is when you dislike a whole entire group of people because of the
I
color
think
of their
it's.
skin.
I think prejudice. People can be prejudiced to white people. I don't think you can be racist.
We need an actual definition of racism, because that makes more sense what you said, prejudice. Because what is racism? Does it only apply to a certain group of people?
I think there's like a whole breakdown of it.
I mean, my
I can't-
opinion could just be uninformed.
Like I don't remember the exact breakdown, but there's like a whole.
Well, we know what we're doing later. We're Googling racism.
Way to go!
Shut
I'm just
up!
kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding.
There was something else. The other day I was I don't know if I was driving to or from work, and I saw a car broken down, and these two dudes were just fighting each other, like fighting each other next to a broken down car, and they were like fighting so hard, like half their shirts were like up, like there's these two dudes just like wrestling,
That's great.
and then this other person standing next to them just staring at them.
That's how
I'd
it
be
should
standing
be.
there. I'd be the one going, "Stop it! Stop!"
Like they were wrestling on the side closest to the road, so that's all I could see is just like these dudes like bare backs and stomachs
Yeah.
and like hugging each other. Like
Sounds like they had a referee.
You're like, "Oh, they love each other."
it was fucking
They're
weird.
getting 5 minutes in the ring. The ref was there to make sure it stayed clean.
I saw another fucked up video yesterday.
Oh no!
I see fucked up videos every goddamn
I
day of my
don't.
life,
I don't.
dude.
When it comes
Facebook?
up on my feed, it'll like say like this video is graphic.
Like,
and
I
I'm
literally-
watch. Normally, it doesn't fuck me up.
I woke up this morning and saw a video of this dude like road raging, and then he just gets shot. Like,
That's what I saw.
Really?
What happened was the dude came up to, he had a gun in his hand, and he came up to this white truck, and he was like screaming, and he punched the truck, and then he was switching the gun to the other hand, and the driver of the truck pulled out his gun and went pop, pop, pop.
yeah,
And you just saw the dude get hit, and then you could for a split second you hear him struggling to breathe because it hit him in his neck, and then the other shots hit him, and then he dropped to the ground,
Yeah.
and it was so fucked. Like, I normally don't see people actually dying on my feed. Okay, I don't see graphic shit on my feed, and lately it's like once a week I see something and I sit there with it. You know what I mean? And it puts a pit in my stomach.
I have to like not watch stuff like that.
I'm so desensitized to it. I watch shit like that every morning before work. I'm like,
I feel like I was more desensitized to it like when I was younger, because we used to watch like people being beheaded and shit.
Happy tree friends.
But I don't know why. Like as I got older, it's like harder to watch that stuff.
yeah.
It's because when you were younger, you didn't 100% see it as real. So it was easier to digest because you didn't have a sense of mortality.
I guess that's true.
And now that you're older, you have more of a sense of mortality. So when you see stuff like that and you know, like you are also more aware of the people around you. So you put yourself in the position when you were a kid, you didn't put yourself there. So you think, oh God, that would be awful.
Mm-hmm.
Like what if that was someone I knew? What if that was me?
That'd be pretty great.
That'd be pretty great.
Yeah, I feel like that's the difference between a child. One difference between a child and an adult is the sense of mortality.
I feel like I watch those videos because of my sense of mortality. Because I think about like how the body reacts to like severe trauma.
I think about that too.
I'm like, okay, so that bullet went through there. Like, how did that feel to be on the receiving end?
Yeah.
Like, did that person even know? Did they even feel that? Or was it just like off?
Well, I feel like that dude fucked around and found out.
Yeah.
Like, he came up with a gun because he wanted to be like, oh, I'm big and bad. I'm going to threaten you with this gun. Like, I don't know if that dude actually planned on shooting anyone, but he definitely wanted to intimidate.
Yeah.
And the dude on the other end was like, nope, you're not. I'm not putting my life in danger. I'm not risking this. It was a clear-cut case of self-defense.
Yeah. Okay, so from what I saw of the video, the dude walked up with the gun and then was like hitting the car and then went up to like point at him like this.
Yeah, but he switched the gun in his hand, but the gun was in the hand he pointed.
Well, he pointed it up like, or not it up. He pointed his hand like this, and that's when the dude shot. So it was like that dude in the car can't see his hands, so he just sees an arm go up like this.
Right.
But he walked up to the
He
truck
had a gun.
with a gun,
It was
and the
visible.
dude saw that he had a gun when he walked up to the truck. I mean,
So
it's
he
kind of hard to miss a
assumed
gun in somebody's hand.
he assumed the other hand that was empty was him pointing a gun at him. So he was like,
Something like that.
Yeah, because he had the gun in this hand, and then you see him switch the gun from this hand to this hand, and then he raises this hand up.
Mm.
Yeah.
And people in the comments were like, he was trying to punch him or something. But
Doesn't
no,
matter.
that's not
Doesn't
what
matter.
happened.
Self-defense at the end of the day. If you're trying to attack anybody, they're gonna shoot you. That's just how it's gonna happen.
The dude died. And
Immediately,
he
probably.
Was, yeah, no. I read the news article. He died, and he was 29.
Yep.
I just can't imagine being that mad over a road rage.
I can't either.
Like, I get mad.
Yeah.
But like I've never been like, I'm getting out. Like
Yeah.
I've never. As soon as you open the door, you should probably die.
You think?
You should probably die. You're way too heated right now. You need to die.
Jeez.
Like
I think after watching
Not for
that, it makes me want to like buy a handgun and keep it in my car.
that's why I bought mine.
I'm being so serious. Like, what do you do with a hand? Like, where are you allowed to put a handgun in your car?
Anywhere
Glove
that's a
box?
factory
Compartment.
compartment.
So you can put it in your glove box.
Or
You put
your
it or your
center-
center console. I heard you can. There's like a little box you can put next to your center console that you press a button and it pops up, and then you can just pull it out.
So
but-
I could put it in the side of my door.
Probably
Has to be
shouldn't do that.
concealed.
If you
right?
have it in if you have it in a holster somewhere.
Well, I'm asking in case I get pulled over, because every single time I get pulled over, they ask if I have any weapons in the car. And if I
Well-
say yes, I feel like that's putting my life in danger.
Kentucky is a state where you don't have to tell them if you have a gun in the car.
So I can just say no.
If they
I
say
can lie.
if they go you don't have a gun, and you can just be like, I don't answer questions. I mean, obviously don't lie. But you can. I love watching
Want to
this.
find out?
Well, I feel like if I were
Don't
to,
say that.
I feel like if I were to be like, yes, I have a gun in the car, then immediately the cop is on edge and on guard.
Yeah.
And if I
Well-
make the wrong movement, I'm dead.
You should tell them you have a gun in your car, but I'm just saying you don't have to.
Well, I feel like that I would be extremely nervous because I had a gun in my car. If I got pulled over, I'd be like, yes, I have a gun.
Well,
And then I'd keep my hands on the steering wheel and I'd be like, I need to grab my papers out of the glove box.
you just tell them where it is. Like I have
and
a.
then I'm like
I'd be like,
moving towards the glove box to grab
Yeah.
my papers.
Just be like, I carry. Don't just be like, I have a gun. Just
I-
I carry.
I feel
It's here. If you want me to I can, whatever.
I
But
feel like I'd be like, I will get out of the car and you can grab the gun so that so you don't shoot me. Okay, you could just
don't
you
let them
just
search
hold,
your car.
Well,
you can just hold on to it for me. Okay,
Just know that you have the shield of whiteness on your side. So
yeah, and that's so fucked. That's so fucked.
Well, she doesn't have a white robe.
No.
Rather have the shield than the robe.
I had to think about that for a second.
Highbrow humor.
There was actually a lady that was shot up the road from where I used to live for road rage. I don't even know what happened. And it happened right outside of a convenience store. Apparently they parked and like it was a heated thing and he shot her and she had kids in the backseat. And there was like a whole memorial on like where they
That's
where
happening
it
more
happened.
and more and
Yeah.
more.
People are getting fucking ballsy, and it's so dumb. It's like people just want to be big. It's just like, this is not the place. Like if you're okay. There's just so many people out there who are just so willing to kill,
Yeah.
and they just have like a big head or whatever, and they're just trying to antagonize other people because they got slighted.
They want to feed into their egos.
Yes.
They want to feel like
And
a big man.
Like they just want to fight. I'm just like, there's no, like I have a friend like that, and it's like he'll yell at people at stop signs.
That's crazy.
I'm like, what the fuck? Like he was telling me, to get into one of my buddy's neighborhoods, you have to turn left at a stop sign. But when you're turning left from there, you don't have a stop sign. Everyone else has to yield to you. There's a guy who tried to go while he was turning, and he like unbuckles his seatbelt.
That's insane.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Like, what?
The dude was like, stop. I'm sorry.
Dude has some rage issues.
The angriest I've ever been behind the wheel, I literally just did this.
Yeah. I
Like-
do the passive aggressive thumbs up. That's my move.
I've kind of loosened up a little bit
Yeah.
with my anger. Like I kind of let it like fly just a little bit, but like not enough to like do anything. Like I would never do this like 4 years ago when I first started driving, but there was a time when someone, I don't remember what they did, but it was enough for me to like, as I drove by, do one of these.
Yes.
Yeah.
I hate doing that
love
because I
that.
avoid the confrontation, but I'm
Yeah.
like, I have to know how, like what this person looks like.
Like, I need to see how stupid they
I
look.
need to see the context.
You
Black
see how
person.
stupid they look.
No, I'm kidding.
But sometimes like an old person, you're like, oh shit.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm like, I have to know, like, is this person dying right now?
Is there a medical emergency?
But it was, I think it was just some lady, and she wasn't even
she
looking.
didn't even realize what
Ooh.
she did.
And I see so many fucking people on their phones, and I literally, like, in my car, I'm like, get off your
Yes!
phone! Like, I, like, yell.
Yes.
That's Justin all the time because there'll be the person driving weird and he's like, I bet you they're on their phone.
Yeah.
I bet you they're on their phone.
Or I'll be at a red light, and there's people turning left, and I'm in the left lane, and they're driving normally, but I see this. As they're, like, in the middle of the intersection, I'm like, what are you doing? I've never, like, for real, like, got heated, but I'm always like, get off your phone. Like, I'll say it out loud, like, I'm, like, talking to them. But I got that from Mike, because one day I drove to Oklahoma, and we met halfway, and he hopped in my car and let Chelsea drive the van with everyone else, and we were just driving, and we're passing someone on the left, and the person in the car is like doing this, and Mike's like looking at him, going, "Get off your phone!" I'm like, Mike, you're gonna fucking die, dude. You gotta stop.
There's nothing that could be that important for you to be texting.
Exactly.
Stuff. I mean, there's speech to text.
That's what I'm saying. There's so many things you can utilize. It's so
Like,
frustrating.
if you ever get a text from me that doesn't make a whole lot of sense, it's because I'm driving.
Yeah.
That's why I use Marco Polo, so that I
Yeah.
can talk to people while I'm driving. I mean,
That's
there's
so
FaceTime,
frustrating.
there's
It's so
Bluetooth, phone calls that you can do, hands-free shit. I mean, when I was younger, I used to, like, text and drive all the time, and one time I almost ran into a fucking stop sign. Like, I went off the road and everything.
Like the one time I did.
Yeah.
I was trying to order a parking pass for NKU because it was like last second, and I was like, I need to do this right
Dude,
now. I'm gonna
I
forget.
literally almost watched you just total your car.
I went off the
And you're like, I
road.
needed a parking pass. Well, you're not gonna be able to use your fucking parking pass if you die. If you fuck your car.
So I was driving on one side, and Matthew was on the other side. We were going to the same place.
We just have it was meant to be. It was so great. Me and Maya were both in the car like, what the fuck?
It was a
Greatest scene
neighborhood.
I've
Yeah.
ever seen.
It was the greatest. We thought you were fucking with us.
No, I got so
And
embarrassed.
then I get out of the car and I'm like looking at you and you like said nothing about it. And I was like, are you okay? Like what the fuck happened?
No, I was trying to order my parking pass.
But you didn't say anything. You
I-
were just kind of like, you didn't even notice, I feel like.
Or was I like, are you gonna arrest me?
No, you got out of the car and you didn't have any reaction.
No, I was telling you I was trying to order a parking pass.
But I feel like you didn't say anything until after I was like, what the fuck was that?
I don't know. I don't
Like you
remember.
almost, if I didn't say anything, you probably
I don't know.
didn't say anything. Like, did you even know?
I knew because I
You just
felt
go,
it.
oh shit,
Yeah.
you're in the grass of the clubhouse, dude.
Yeah. I wish he had like a camera. What's it called?
Dash cam,
I
yeah.
used to, and it killed my battery, and I thought my alternator went belly up. It was just draining my shit.
Yeah, I definitely want to get a dash cam because the amount of time that dash cams like protect your ass,
Oh yeah.
like
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna get one of them one day.
I mean,
Because
if
people
you
are stupid.
never mind, I was gonna make a really bad joke.
Well, protecting your ass.
Yeah.
You're gonna put on a chastity belt.
I was
and just
gonna
walk
say
around
to
everywhere.
take prep if you want to protect your ass,
Prep, like preparation. Prep.
like the medicine,
Yeah.
the medication.
Preparation.
Preparation H.
Yeah.
Or
Caitlin
is
knows
that
all
a
about
cream?
that.
Is Preparation H is a cream?
Just because I had hemorrhoids one time.
No, I'm talking about
No,
prep
because
as
you're
in
30.
like the medication.
Because they're getting stretched out.
No, it's something to protect them from getting HIV.
No, that's what condoms are.
It was a bad joke.
Yeah,
I
dude.
didn't get it.
Cut that.
It was too deep, I think. Like too. No, not like that.
That's what he
Fuck. No, like too
That's what she said.
too like you would have to know what it is for it to be funny. And it wasn't funny.
Preparation H is for hemorrhoids.
I know, but PrEP is a medication.
You saying it's not preparation
No,
H?
no, it's PrEP is a medication, like a oral medication you take. And
That's
then
what she
preparation
said.
H is a separate cream base.
Preparation Asian?
Yes. Okay.
I like where this is going.
No.
You're digging a hole. I'm just here for it. I'm helping with I have another shovel. I have the excavator ready to go.
Just bury me alive.
We're going to bomb them with the fury that this world has never seen. We're going to bomb them.
Has he said that
Yeah,
before?
that's why I said-
Shit. I was gonna say that sounds too real.
No, that's he said something very, very similar to that.
Who was he gonna bomb?
Probably North Korea.
Oh man, they both have fat little fingers.
Honestly, Trump's
Ew.
hands are not as fat as I thought they would be.
He probably lost weight. I think he talked about losing weight. That he lost some weight.
He lost the weight and the election. It was very unfortunate.
And he also lost the
from
baby.
his golf game or something. I don't know. I think I'm mixing together like the last few things I've seen of him talk about.
Yeah. I think Donald Trump and Joe Biden should have a stroke off, where if you don't know golf, sounds really bad.
Whoever breaks eye contact first loses.
Well, I wasn't gonna say that. That's gay chicken. But they'll have a stroke off, fully clothed, at the golf course where Trump have the least amount. Whoever has the least amount of strokes wins. And I already know that Trump is going to win because Biden has been having a stroke the entire time he's been in office. That
He doesn't
actually
even
felt
have
like
to touch it, and he's already having a stroke.
I just formulated my first stand-up joke. I actually like it. It felt like
That felt
I got the
good.
reaction. I was like, oh, okay, sweet.
I wasn't expecting it to go in that
I
direction.
mean, that's
so that's
red
good.
herring. You think stroke off? Oh, they're gonna be jacking off. No.
I don't ever remember this guy's name, but did you hear the drama with Kennedy?
Oh, Robert F. Kennedy
Yeah.
Jr.
Yeah.
Yeah,
him.
he like doxed Trump on a phone call.
What?
His son released footage of him talking to Trump on the phone, and
Why?
because I forgot the term
He was
for it.
he was filming something for something else, and Trump called him and was just kind of like, I had a bullet enter my ear and
And then
ripped through.
Kennedy was talking like, "We're gonna, you're definitely gonna win this election." Blah blah blah. So like he's purposely trying to get the third party votes, I guess Democrats to vote for him, because the
Well-
more Democrats that vote for him, the less vote for Biden. So Trump wins. And
Right.
that's the whole point.
I think he got it mixed up because the reason Trump called was to get RFK's endorsement for Trump,
Yeah.
not the other way around. Like he was saying, Trump was telling RFK to endorse him so that in exchange he can have a seat somewhere under his administration.
Yeah, I heard that.
Because RFK is not going to win.
No.
It would be cool to have someone that's
Is it
not
called
a.
swing vote, or is that a
I
swing
think-
vote in the state?
I don't know.
I don't remember. I'm not educated on how
Me
our how our voting system
I
works.
just know the R word and the D word.
Like that weird smile you gave me when I just stared at you.
W Trump.
W.
W.
George W. Trump.
I predict that he's definitely gonna win, and it makes me sad.
I will kill myself
No, you won't.
live on TikTok. Tune in
This
on
was
election day. Or
Last night, I like kind of
Don't
made
actually do that.
I made a joke
That'd
to
be
Maya.
horrifying.
Made a joke to Maya last night. I'm like, I literally think I honestly might vote for Trump. Like I said that jokingly because she was like, we were talking about how like Joe Biden's probably gonna drop out and be like, well then who's gonna be in his place? And she mentioned Kamala, and I was like, I'm not voting for Kamala. I'm not voting for
a woman.
VP. No,
Just
not even
kidding.
that. Just her. I'm not
Yeah.
voting for her.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm like, I'm probably gonna vote for Trump. And she was like, she got so upset about it. She like didn't say anything initially, and it wasn't until like an hour later that she like mentioned something. I just feel weird.
She sat there and raged.
She was like, yeah, no, for real. She like sat there and was like, oh, okay. She went through like, all right,
Like,
I'm
she
gonna have
was
to
so
break
mad
up with
she
him.
didn't even say anything.
She literally was
You
like-
have to
"What
like
the fuck?"
process who you are as a
Yeah.
person again.
She said some shit, And it was really, really funny to me because I was joking, but she didn't think I was joking.
Aw.
She's like, I don't think I could ever look at you the same. And I was like,
Honestly, that's how I feel when someone says they're voting for Trump.
I don't know. It was like this. Well, maybe he's meant to be president because he survived. Like, no, I know. I understand. I understand that that's not the way I should be thinking about it.
Right.
And then I like listened to like him do a speech, and like he like lied almost immediately, and I was like, oh, that's why I don't.
It's just manipulation.
It's just when you compared Trump to Biden right now, Trump looks really, really good, even
He
though
does. I watched the whole presidential debate except for like the last 10 minutes of it, and the whole time everything that Trump said actually was legible.
you could hear what he was saying.
Yeah.
And he had like well thought points, but like even though a lot of it wasn't true, if you didn't fact check, you would just be like, okay, obviously one of these people should not be running for president.
They both shouldn't be running.
Honestly, in my opinion, I'm
Should
just
be
like,
walking.
let Trump have his last one, and so he can't come back again.
So if he goes in for another term, what is okay, so the rule is you can have 2 consecutive terms, right?
Yep.
What's a consecutive term?
You can have 2 terms.
Are you
Period.
sure that
Yes.
it's 2
Yes.
terms and not
Period.
You don't
It
think
is-
that he's going
it-
to try to fight
No.
say that consecutive means
And
back to back?
Here's why. Because it is in the Constitution. It is, I think, the 20-something amendment where, like, because after FDR, he had 4 terms. After that, they're like, we should not do that again. Like that. I mean, although FDR was probably one of the best presidents in American history, having someone for that long, that is just I wouldn't say dictatorship. I wouldn't go that far because they only have the powers of the executive branch. It is, it's not good. That's like our whole foundation is built on longevity. So it's like we can't have the same person for too long because then, you know.
We want to stay away from the king and queen.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
The
We want to
monarchy.
stay away from monarchy. I mean, democracy is supposed to be power of the people, not, you know,
Yeah.
some guy up at the top.
What's the opposite of democracy?
Dictatorship.
Dictatorship.
Dictatorship. Yeah.
Right.
I was going to say republic, but I think that's different. But yeah, no, I don't know if he would actually for real do that. People would probably want that, but so just let him get his 4 years and then check out. That's it.
I feel like that he I'm not even going to get into it.
I feel like he could have his 2 years 10 years from now.
When he's
His
dead.
his not 2 years. His second term 10 years from
Do you
now.
not know how long a presidential term is?
I'm saying he can have the second one, but not yet.
Oh, I thought you were saying he can have his 2 years. I was like, you mean 4? The
4,
senator
yeah.
is 2 years, I believe.
I meant to say
He's
second.
like 80.
Yeah.
70
Exactly. He can have it in heaven.
He's in his 70s, I think. Trump or Biden's 80 something.
Okay, then I just got their ages mixed up.
Political talk.
That's what this whole episode has been political. Bucky,
For
you
real.
should name this this episode MAGA 2024.
No,
Donald
you should
Trump!
not do that. You should not do that.
We love Trump.
Bobby Sue's gonna watch them and be like, "What the fuck?
we met.
What happened?"
Oh my god!
Trump is my savior.
I saw
Yeah.
this. I saw this TikTok and it was like that
Donald Trump.
Disney sponsored the assassination, and they're like, you can't convince me they didn't. Disney sponsored it, and the people are like, why? And he's like, well, they kept screaming Donald Duck.
Oh my god.
Name this episode. We met Donald Trump.
We met him. We shook his hand. Or Claire's visit. Donald Trump edition.
Trump
Ears
goes to
pierced.
Claire's.
Trump goes to Claire's. Trump's ear piercing at Claire. I don't know. What's his name? Stitch? Not Stitch. What's his name? Kylie.
Sketch,
Sketch.
dude. There's no way. Yeah, I was literally thinking Lilo and Stitch. Like I was like, why like where is this coming from? Trump fuck Stitch. Holla means family. That's what she said. Come here, Stitch.
I mean, he's like the perfect age for him.
He's an alien,
A baby.
so you would think Trump would be against him being in the country. Holla means family.
Like, get that, what is it? That R word out of here.
Bring me that alien pussy.
He's going to murder your family. He's a criminal.
I love his family.
I don't understand. Like, I've seen past presidents who were Republicans, and the talk of immigrants, they were like, well, we should let them in. You know what I mean? Like I think it was Bush I heard talking about that, like letting them in. Like they used to have such a different opinion on immigration and people coming into the country, which is the same thing. But
I mean, the parties are always evolving. Like back in Abraham Lincoln was a Republican, but he believed modern democratic ideology.
Yeah.
So like he was like free the slaves, which is like what seems to be, you know,
A great thing.
I mean, it is a. I would hope you would think
But
it's a good
didn't he
thing.
do it for like other reasons, not
I
because
believe
it was
so.
like
I believe so.
for it wasn't like
It
a
was,
moral
like-
standing. It was like to benefit him.
Yeah, there
or,
was
like-
something about it.
Yeah, I can't remember.
I'm a Republican. Guns, trucks, and Donald Trump. Yeehaw.
Yeah. It seems like today's. I mean, I feel like this has been like overstated, but like today's Republican Party is just the Trump Party.
Yeah.
Like I almost think they should just have another party named the Trump Party, but then
I think we need to get rid of our two-party system.
that is so hard to do.
I
'Cause
think
it's-
that's what needs to be fucking done. We should have more options than just two people.
Well, the thing is, we do have more options, but people just end up voting for. I mean, you see the numbers. People are voting for the two major parties. It's like independent is there,
Even
but
if everybody voted independent, okay, for one, independent isn't even available on all ballots through all
Yeah.
states.
they have to go and get registered to
Yeah.
be voted or to be on the ballot.
Yeah,
essentially,
yeah.
I can't think of the name.
But
Candidate.
there you go. But it's like set up to where there's no possibility that they could win at all, and I feel like that we need to have more than just two parties. There's gotta be more competition out there than just two people that we don't even
Yeah.
need to choose. Not really.
Yeah,
There
powers
needs to
that
be age
be.
limit.
Powers that be. I don't think would ever let that happen. It's so much easier to control if you have two people instead of a bunch. You know, then everyone's votes spread out, and it's not as accurate. Like if you have an election with just two people, you're gonna have more of an accurate idea of what the people are wanting because there's only two options essentially. So,
And we are the people.
we the people, brother. Because if you have five, let's say you have like five parties and all this votes are like split equally, then it's like shit. Okay, let's get the top two and then vote from there. You know, like, but it's like getting everyone to a polling place in itself is already kind of a hassle. Like you know, they have to make you get time from work to do it. So I don't see them having a more diverse pool to pull from.
Doesn't your work have to legally let you go vote if
Yeah.
you want to vote?
Yeah.
So I can take off work on voting day.
Yeah.
Because I'm definitely gonna go in and vote this year.
I'm probably just going to do the ballot like from home.
You can do mail-in ballot still. I thought
Yeah.
they were only doing that during COVID.
I think if you have the absentee, that should be an option no matter what.
Yeah.
So I think I'm going to do that just because,
If I can do it, I will.
yeah.
I think that a dog should be a president, like that one mayor of that one town that's a dog. That's what I think.
Baby for president.
Baby for
2024.
president. Lucy for president. Lucy is president. Baby is vice president.
I think that baby would be a better president than Lucy.
I don't agree with their policies.
She's about at that age.
She shits in the house, dude.
Lucy
Worse than Biden.
Lucy's too impulsive though. Baby though, she knows what she's doing and she knows what she
But
wants.
she's a woman.
They're both women.
She can't be
They're
president.
both bitches.
They can't be a bitch. Can't be a president. So
What if she gets her period? I've heard
everything's
that
gonna get
argument
blown up.
so many times. Like women can't be president because what if they got their period and then they just decided to nuke someone? And
It's a valid point.
That is not a valid fucking point.
But I feel like any woman that would be president is probably in menopause, so it's like chill.
Yeah. It's like, she's vibing. She just gets, you know, heat. What is it? Hot flashes.
Hot flashes.
Fuck.
We're at over an hour. Should we do
Damn. Honestly,
Reddit?
I think we're good.
or no?
We're good.
Should we pass on the Reddit this
What's
time?
Reddit?
I don't think we're doing a Reddit this time.
Okay.
I literally was on the way here like, oh, we're gonna have to fucking do it.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna do a Reddit this one episode, but next week we will. So mentally prepare yourself for that, Matt. I've been trying to look at other things other than Am I the Asshole? I've been trying to find other stories, and I'm having such a hard time finding something that is good. Because it's all like, my boyfriend cheated on me and blah, blah, blah. My wife, she bought me Snickers knowing I had a peanut allergy. You know what I mean? And it's like, all of it's just like, it's like the same regurgitated shit over and over and over again. And I want to find something that, like, a lot of the ones I read, you're like, that can't be real, that's fake. As long as it's entertaining, that's what I care about.
Yeah.
As long as it gives us something to talk about. That is my main point in looking for a Reddit story, is we read it and then it gives us a topic of conversation to talk about.
Yeah.
Because usually towards the end, we're always like, what do we talk about now? Like right now.
Yeah. Well, I feel like we, at least for like TikTok and like the shorts, I feel like we should have more of diversity, because whenever I scroll through, it's am I the asshole? Am I the asshole? I have a UTI right now, guys. Or not a UTI. It was a UTI, yeah. And that's all we got right now.
And I guess it's like,
I feel like it should just be like, we should just have like funny moments too. Because like,
no, I was planning on doing that as well.
Because it's just funny every time I see something like you've been mentioned in a TikTok, and it's just like, am I the asshole for allowing my butt wipe to be visible from the back of the toilet, and my girlfriend used it on her face and it was very yucky?
Am I the asshole for shitting on the toilet seat and not cleaning it up?
Am I the asshole for voting for Trump while for the sole reason that Hillary had periods in the past at some point?
Am I the asshole for selling my husband's truck and not telling him?
Am I the asshole for trying to get with a 15-year-old at a beauty pageant in the fitting room, and the whole time I was pretending to be Donald Trump, and I was going, wow, you're very beautiful.
Am I the asshole for being attracted to my 12-year-old daughter? That one was hard to get out of my mouth.
Is that how you feel?
No, I don't have a daughter.
Yeah, because you fucked her into oblivion, dude. Yeah, dude, you're getting sick because it's the truth, and your body's having a natural reaction to guilt.
Am I the asshole for shooting somebody in the face in a road rage incident?
probably, but innocent.
Self-defense, but you're still an asshole.
Yeah.
Am I the asshole for leaving my butt wipes on the floor?
Depends.
What do you mean it depends?
How much does it stink?
Depends is in the diaper.
Yes. Those are on the floor too, apparently.
That's what she said. As Donald Trump pulls his Depends to the floor, unveiling his mighty cock, full of presidential power and prejudice. Full of judicial juice. Prejudicial cum. Cum, as I should say. In other words. Presidential cum.
That's the name of this podcast.
Monica Lewinsky.
Presidential cum.
Donald Trump. What do they have in common?
MAGA.
They both are full of presidential cum. Get it? Because Bill Clinton.
No.
All right.
Please explain it to me in detail.
All right. So back in the 90s, Bill Clinton was president. There was a scandalous scandal that Monica Lewinsky was having a sexual affair with Billiam Clinton. Well, his name's William. I said Billiam as a joke.
I know, that was good.
And he very famously was like, I did not have sexual relations with that woman. He lied. He totally did. He filled his presidential cum inside of Monica Lewinsky.
His pee-pee, what is it? His pink in the stink?
I wasn't going to say that. That's a little too far. You know,
he put his peer in her baby haver.
We're talking about a real life woman who has gone through so much. You guys are so fucking...
I don't know.
Are you guys for real?
So woke,
What'd she go through?
Dick.
She was ran through.
I'm done.
Presidential semen.
But did you guys get my joke?
I did.
Okay. They both... Okay.
I just don't think it's fun. I'm just kidding. It's funny.
I didn't actually expect you to explain any of that.
I know. That's why I did it.
That's why I did it. Oh my
well,
God.
but I didn't finish explaining now that I think about it. So they had an affair, and Bill Clinton probably ejaculated within the boundaries of Monica Lewinsky, and Trump is full of ejaculate. So like they both have presidential cum. So I was saying Donald Trump and Monica Lewinsky have something in common, is that they're full of presidential cum. Cue the laugh track. Fuck! Cut that. Cue the laugh track. Keep all that in.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna actually put it.
That's what Monica Lewinsky said. Oh no, that's what that's what Bill Clinton said. Keep all that in.
Ew.
Cream pie.
Presidential cream pie. That's the name of this episode. No, literally. Can I do that legally?
I like Trump goes to Claire's.
No, I should name it American Pie. American cream pie. No.
You're like, no.
The president goes to Claire's / cream pie.
And gets
All
a
right,
cream,
it's
and
time
gives a
to
cream
end.
pie afterwards.
Luke Bond.
Trump had a happy ending.
Luke Bond with the president cream pie edition. What?
Said Trump had a happy ending.
Mm-hmm.
He got his shot on his face, and he went on to clean himself up.
Donald Trump got the COVID shot.
I think he did, actually.
/ cream pie. I hate myself.
Very interesting topics of discussion.
And then he went to Claire's.
I have to pee so bad.
Okay, well, let's wrap this up.
But
That's
Bill
what
Clinton didn't wrap it.
Are you sure?
Ask Monica.
Ask who? Your what? Ask your what?
Lewinsky.
No, you said Monica.
Is that her name?
Yeah.
Okay.
I said your what? Because you said my... Sounds like you're saying my
Oh,
N-word.
fuck.
Your what? Your what?
Fuck off.
Dude, I can't believe you just said the N-word. Becca says the N-word. Trump got shot because of it. Trump got shot in oh my god. I've been spending way too much time with Maya. And Becca thought now that all the current events are going on, she's like, now's my chance.
Your time to shine.
Monica.
Oh, okay.
It just clicked. I was like, what is he trying to say?
Yeah, I didn't get it either.
Now okay. Fuck.
Maybe I do have highbrow comedy. Or maybe you guys are just... No, I'm kidding. That's fucked up.
Fuck
You guys
off.
aren't dumb.
No, we just have different...
Yeah.
We're different generations, so...
We have the same spit, but it's just different variety.
Ours are aged.
Different acidity.
pH levels.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All three of us do have different pH levels right now. Becca's on her period. Caitlin, I have no fucking idea.
I haven't had a period since February.
And I've been...
Why? Oh, because you're birth control?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was about to be like...
What? You're pregnant.
No. I feel like it's February, March, April, May, June, July. I would have been 6 months. You would have noticed.
Okay, true.
You would have noticed.
Or maybe it was early menopause.
Oh God, don't tell me that. Like, there's still a possibility of children in my future.
I'm hoping I get early menopause, honestly. With all this lead.
What?
The lead and arsenic.
No, oh my God.
I don't want babies.
What a terrible thing to say. I gotta stop doing that. I'm not... It's not even a good Trump impression. I
It
just
is.
keep
No, I
No.
think it's great.
No.
I think it's A+.
Yeah, well, that's not true.
I make the rules, and yes, it's true.
Okay, buddy. Let's take this outside.
Okay. We're gonna go outside and
I'm gonna sit in
fight
my
it
car,
out.
and you're gonna come up to my car. I'm gonna shoot you 3 times in the head.
Oh my God. I'm definitely not going out to your car now.
Thank you. See, if I just
Thank
told
you.
everybody that, they would leave me alone.
I
If you
parked
come up to my
behind
car,
it.
I'm gonna shoot you 3 times in the head. They're gonna be like, my bad.
Yeah, you say that until you say it to the wrong fucking person.
Well, then they're gonna walk up to my car and they're gonna get 3 bullets.
What if I'm parked behind your car? What does that mean?
Well, just don't stand in front of my view.
I'm scared.
Don't stand in front of my view, or we're gonna be at your viewing.
Okay.
Let's not do that.
No.
Okay, we'll see you guys next week.
Goodbye.